advice do you have?
What questions do I have?
Advice. Yeah, I'll write it down.
Gee, you haven't got any more paper.
I know.
Gotta use the back.
Yes, I got more. What's
Advice.
Advice.
what's that word?
Advice.
Advice.
Yes.
For young
Do
girls.
I give young people?
Yeah, young girls.
Oh, Laura. Well, honesty. Don't lie. Being kind and gentle to people, I think. Now you are doing something that's very good. You're a caring person.
Thank you.
And I've noticed that, she's a very caring person. Being caring, too, is a good thing, I think. And work. You have to work. That's why I tell my great-grandson, he said, work. You gotta work. It's just like Jada. She was saying she didn't like paperwork. Well, it's going to happen wherever she goes. She's going to have paperwork, see. And she hasn't found herself yet. That's with her, yeah, I think. She'll get along. She'll manage it, yeah. I talked to her about it. And I have a grandson, great-grandson. I only have 4, but he's the nicest boy. But he hasn't found himself yet either. He takes one job after another, and he doesn't like something, and he quits. And he's only 20. So I talked to him a couple of weeks ago. He stayed after everybody left, and he talked to me. And I said, Pat, I don't know what I can say to you. But I said, you're going to make it one of these days. And I said, you're going to get the job you like, and you're going to be happy then. Right now, you're not happy, but you will be. I can see he's going to come along eventually. But it's been a kind of a bad thing for his father. He's tall and skinny, but he's put on a little weight the last year, which is good. And he kind of grew fast, And now he's putting on weight. He stopped growing, and he's putting on weight. He looks a lot better. Nice looking boy. And he hasn't found himself yet. And I think with young people, I had several jobs too like that. But I wanted to get in an office. That's what I studied for. And that's why I took that office job. And that's why I made good at Bourgeois. And 25 years, I was in my 50s when I went in there during the war. And I stayed there 25 years. I was 66 when I retired from my Social Security. But they went out of business a year after I retired. They opened up a place in New Jersey, and they closed the factory. So all the people that worked there, they had a chance to go to New Jersey, but many of them didn't go, And one friend I had lived in Canada, had worked there 45 years and drove back and forth 45 years there.
Do you think education is important?
Do I what?
Do you think education is important for young people?
Yes. Yes. But jobs aren't like they used to be. They're not as assured. You're not as assured of your jobs as they used to be. You put in 25 years and you kept your job. And now that isn't so. Yeah, it isn't so, you know. You don't have that assurance like we used to have.
You're right.
Yeah. I don't think. So, I don't know. It's quite a... that's quite a thing. Now, what kind of... You're going to run into social services, aren't you?
Social work, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think